We heard your recognition last month, and we heard your story also. The challenges what you've got, your health challenges and taking care of kids and so many things, but still not giving an excuse at all. I think it's a good time to recap, and I'm sure there's a lot to learn. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks, Em. Thank you very much. My name is Amit, and thank you very much, leaders, to nominate me to speak on that. And coming straight to the point, look, we need to understand the business we are in. It requires adding businesses to your businesses. There's no any other things that you do in this business. It's adding businesses to your businesses. And being an accountant, I'm very much numerical. I'm very much mathematical. So if I can show 12 plants, I can show 24 plants. I can just double it. I just multiply it. But the most important thing we need to understand is we have to have clarity of what we want to do. My appliances have given me the clarity that I can fast track the business. If somebody goes platinum in 3 years, I can make it faster if I show double the plants. Because it's the activities. If you double the activities, you can reach the goals easier and faster. That's what it is. So it's exactly like driving your car. First mapping out, first putting the navigator where you want to go, and then driving the car. So in my terms, is sowing 40, 50 plants. Yes, it's a difficult job. It's a very sowing 3, 4 plants in a day. I have to accommodate my time. Being a busy professional, I have to accommodate the time. I have a small kid. My parents are here, and I've got physical problems. And at the same time, what I understand is this business is the most forgiving business. Okay? Because I have a team, and you know what? I can make mistakes in this business. So what I started doing is I think my upline showed 2 or 3 plants straight away, and then I started showing the plants, and I got 20 rejections straight away. My sister, my first plant that I showed was my sister, and she rejected me, very bad way. Okay, and then I just pulled myself away, and then I did some counseling, and then I started moving on, and I thought to fast track the business, the business is complete mathematics. No, nothing less, nothing more. It's a mathematics. The more plan you show, your sample size gets bigger, and the sample size is bigger, the probability is bigger, and you do your business fast track. That's all. Okay. So it requires a little bit of priority, as Hemant mentioned, and you should be there on Tuesday open. It was a mind-blowing training. Priorities. It's very important that we have priority. Now we have kids. Now how do we take care of the kids? How do I take care of kids? My parents were not here 3 months ago. How do we take care of kids? We shape their routine around our home. Kids are not an excuse to live at home, but kids come up with us and they associate, they participate with us. They have the participation in the mutual goal. Dhoni does things that what she can do as a 7-year-old kid in the business, contributing the business. She's with us in the car when we are in the prospects home, we're in the downlines home. She takes her in books, she takes her reading books, she sits in the corner, she reads because she understands this. So we have the revolving around our goal is an important thing, and that all pulls down to your visibility, clarity of the visibility. So we have clarity. So to fast track the business, the more plan we show, the more priority we have.
Excellent.
I just wanted to ask you, do you use technology at all? Because there are a lot of new people in the room who may not have the confidence, who may not, still know all the numbers right and everything perfectly, but I know we've got a lot of things at our disposal which we can use. So did you use any of that when you got started in the business?
In the start, we didn't use any technology. It was just taking the yellow pad and taking all that resources that my upline had showed me. And then the plan was simple. I had 3 P's on my plan: the project, the product, and the process. That's all. My plan revolves around these 3 things. So pretty much we had no visual ads, or we had no technology before, but now recently we have started taking our phones, smartphones, and we have tablets and all, but still, for my case, I'm still conservative. I still want to show the plan in a yellow pad, in a traditional BWW way, but it's always a very good thing to use iPad because the people on my team use that.
Great. One last question, Amit. How long? What's the duration of a plan?
Very nice question. My plans actually were very long plans. it went 1 hour and 20 minutes. Sometimes I could see my prospect dozing around. I was still talking, and it was your training, Hemant, when you said you can shorten the plan, and it's just a message that you want to give. And I've shortened my plan. My plan's around 30 minutes to 45 minutes. That's all my plan.
Fantastic. So if you really calculate, guys, if you're doing 15 plans and showing for 1 hour 20 minutes, actually you can take the same time and show 3 plans. Am I right?
Yes.
So that's how you can kind of relate that. A lot of people ask, so how can I talk for in 30 minutes? Well, you just have to put the important points together, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter whether you talk for 1 hour or 25 minutes. The people who want to get the message will get it, and people who don't want, no matter how much you talk, they still ain't getting it, right? So that's a good message, folks. If you're showing the plan, keep it to 25 max 30 minutes. Okay, that way you can show more plans. Second, that way if you're doing 1 plan or 2 plans in the evening, easily you can come back home early. If you were to show a plan for 1 hour or more, and you take the travel time into consideration, pretty much you're away from the house. How about cutting short that time and doing things quickly so that you can come back home, or probably multiply more plans in the evening, So that's all it is. So great, I think there's a lot of taking here, and obviously, the good thing is that when you see an eagle or a platinum or an emerald or a diamond, understand these are the traits of those leaders. Okay, the traits are showed in this business very at the early stage. You don't change and you don't become something when you go platinum. You suddenly don't start showing 20 plans or 30 or 40 plans when you're an emerald. You don't take charge and invest in your business when you go, like an eagle or something. The traits of a successful person begins right from the day one, And if you really see, everybody had one common point, that they have made this business a priority. Right? So what I'm taking from this panel is personally is that if this business is your priority, okay, what sky is the limit, man. There's no excuses why you cannot achieve what you want to achieve. So congratulations, folks. We're so proud of you all, and we know that you're the next emerging leaders, and we look forward, listening to you more in different panels and associations. So let's see once again for all these.